And hello there, my friend. If you are a first-time listener to our program, then the following message is for you. Let the message begin in 4, 3, 2. Hi, this is Chris Brake. Before we get into the show here, I just want to say a couple things. This is a kind of a weird show, which all our shows are probably weird. It's hard to judge how our shows are when you're a part of them and they bear your name. But John Rapp would kill me if I did not express right now what I'm trying to say, and that is he played John Rapp. That is his he. He is John Rapp. He played a documentary for me about Bob Fass, and I wish I remembered the name of the documentary, but I probably should have done that before I recorded this. And it's all about freeform radio, and so this show gets kind of weird because we were just coming off this freeform radio documentary, and that's just what happens, So I wish you the best. We got a guest named Russ Williamson, and he sounds something like this.
It took me a while to get out here today because I live in Jersey, and thank you. Yeah, thank you. I live in Jersey, and I don't have a fucking car. And I like when people go, "You don't need a car. You don't need a car nowadays with public transportation. You need a car." Hey, fuck you. I need a car. What do you want me to do? Walk? Look at the size of me. I sweat in my sleep. You want me to walk? You say, "Russ, why don't you get a bike?" Because I'd look like a bear on a tricycle in the circus when I'm on a bike. Little kids would throw trash at me if I was on a bike. Say, "Russ, why don't you get on the bus?" And I don't know if you heard this. There's a new law that just passed that states every time me, Russ Williamson, is on a bus, a big fat woman has to sit behind me and scream on her cell phone. Huh? 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 No, I ain't gonna be on time. No, I ain't gonna be on time. Well, you don't have to pick up Lisa's name. I ain't gonna be on time. Bitch, I ain't Superwoman. I ain't gonna be on time. But I made it here, man. I made it.
Okay, so now I'm going to let you enjoy the show in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, follow me. Let's start the show. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's start the show.
I'm asking you guys. I'm asking you guys, not the audience. All right. Oh, wait, I fucked it up. I dropped an F-bomb in the first 10 seconds.
Show. It's the Chris Brake Show. It's the Chris Brake Show.
That was kind of a weird sound. I surprised myself. What was that sound that just came out of there? I liked that. It's a beautiful night in Indianapolis today.
We're waiting for a Storm Ion to come crashing through.
Storm Aya.
Yeah, it's Storm Ion.
Ion. I-O-N.
I thought it like the comet Ison. It's a comet.
Hey, my name is Chris Brake. I'm sitting here with Krabby Christine.
Yo.
Hey, and John Rapp.
Yeah.
And we do have a special audience guest here, Jacques Gintier, famous French photographer. and Zach from Movie Buzzed will be dropping by later. Although we're not going to give him a mic, otherwise we'll never get it back. That was a double pun. I let that bastard borrow a mic, and I literally didn't get it back. I had to beg him for it. That's okay. We sponsor the Movie Buzzed, whether he would admit it or not. Those are my microphones, damn it. All right, just joking. Hey, no hard feelings, no spite, no grudges over here.
We also got Russell Williams on the show.
We do have Russ Williams.
He's been on the Starz original series Boss. He's been on NBC's Chicago Fire. He's a stand-up comedian from Chicago.
He is. What's going on out there? I hear some noise.
Knocking?
Somebody's walking around outside. What is that noise?
Somebody's creeping around the studio. Jacques, go out there and hit them with a bat.
Oh, it's Zach.
Oh, it's Zach.
Zach from Movie
Zach
Buzzed.
attack.
I want to point out to all the listeners that we have a condenser microphone is what I speak on, which means it picks up every little detail. But more importantly, when I'm speaking on the phone to Zach, and he says, "Oh, Jake's over here. I can't wait to hang out with him." And I said, "Oh, really?" And he says, "No." That could be heard on every single person's headphones in the room. Zach's not amused. Yeah, so that was a little bit of awkwardness that just happened, although we know that it was a joke. Oh, yeah. So I think we started the show already. I have a first. Anybody else have any firsts? Anybody have any apologies?
No, let's hear your first. You have a first?
Yeah, my first.
What do you got? Firsts are always good.
I've been fucking around on Facebook. I was off Facebook for about, what do you call it, close to a year. And it wasn't until we got this show, and I don't know if this is a good thing, it wasn't until we started doing this show that I decided to actually get on Facebook and maybe connect to some people. But the only people I have are friends. And that was probably a bad idea because my first time, I got blocked.
You finally got blocked. Welcome to the club, huh? What'd you do to get blocked?
Well, this time around, I just pretty much went on somebody's... I got it. I'll save it. I have it saved. Here, I'm going to read it right now. I'm so glad I saved it beforehand. Otherwise, it would have all been gone. Everything just disappeared.
Getting blocked makes you feel bad. It's like, I must have just done something bad to somebody.
Yeah, but the guy didn't even... It was this guy named Tyler, who is Brianna's little brother. It's a little brother of a woman, a friend of ours.
Tyler blocked you?
Tyler blocked me because he posted a status update. He always posts the stupidest updates, and I started doing this thing where when I see people's stupid updates, I like the word stupid here. Stupid is key, okay? Because I'm not a fan of the word stupid. But ever since you pick up other people's words. Ever since Sarah started hanging out on the show, I started saying stupid a lot. So if anybody says stupid, then I really pick it up and I say it even more, which is what I did on this Facebook page. But,
what's he posting that's so stupid?
Well, the first time around, he posted something about weed, how he's got all this weed, and he's going to sell this weed, and he's making these weed things to eat, and just weed. And
I've noticed that, yeah.
Yeah, and I gave him a PSA comment on his status update. I said, "Stop posting stupid shit on your Facebook. This is Indiana, sir." And then a bunch of people chimed in and said, "Yeah, man, you need to watch that."
Yeah, you go right to jail for doing something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I've never known anyone to go to jail for having weed on their Facebook. But
well,
it doesn't seem smart, though.
Yeah.
Just to be safe. It doesn't really seem smart.
Yeah, not when you're talking about picking up ounces and stupid shit.
God.
But the funny thing is I wasn't even saying it. I was saying that not to post that because he just sounds like an idiot. So he has to appeal to me because he's on my wall. I'm seeing his feed on my news feed. So he has to cater to me. So instead of... You see people write this stupid shit all the time. So instead of actually deleting them or unfriending them, I decide just to voice, if they were in the room, how I would respond to them. So right. I tell them, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? So yesterday, Tyler posted this status update. It says... Actually, Christine, can you read this status update? This will make it more fun.
The one on top?
Yeah.
If you decide to be a lesbian just because you've had a few bad relationships with men, then you're a slutty little whore that just needs to get off and can't control yourself. Maybe if you weren't an idiot, you'd realize that you're just bad at picking up guys. LMAO.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lesbian turned him down or something.
Yeah,
yeah, it does.
It sounds like he knows somebody who decided to be a lesbian because in his eyes, they had a few bad relationships with men, and he called her a slutty little whore, and she just needs to get off, and she can't control herself. She sounds like, what was that, nymphomaniac, or what's it called, Cesariasis?
Cesariasis in women.
Cesariasis.
They cannot love.
And he said, maybe if you weren't an idiot, you'd realize that you're just bad at picking guys. And then this girl, Paige, immediately said, stupid, with arrows pointing up to his post. Yeah. And then he said, if you're really sexually attracted to the same sex, I don't care, so why don't you fuck off? He said that to this girl, and it was like, Jesus, man.
Well, that's Facebook, man. People get crazy on there. So why did he block you?
fucking it gathered in my pop filter, my burp, and like just stuck and locked and froze right in front of my face.
And that's what you get.
Oh man, that was bad. So Paige says, "Just saying," and Tyler says, "Yeah, me too. Fuck off." And then some girl named Sierra says, "Thumbs up," and then Paige says, "Thumbs down," and then Sierra says, "Tyler is allowed to have an opinion. I honestly agree with him. You're entitled to your own opinion as well, but telling him that his opinion is stupid is just downright ridiculous." And Tyler says, "Right, LOLs."
Right.
Yeah. And Paige says, "Well, in my opinion, it is stupid to call a girl a slutty little whore just because of this. How would you like it, okay?" And Sarah says, "We don't know his reasoning behind this status. It's honestly none of our business. He has the right to feel this way." And keep in mind, she's defending him calling a lesbian a slutty little whore because she's a nympho and she's stupid and needs to get off or something. Yeah. And this Sarah girl's really taking this seriously on how it's his opinion. And she says, "Your opinion was just calling Tyler stupid. That's not an opinion, that's an insult." And she says, Paige says, "I did not call him stupid. I thought what he said was stupid. That's two different things. I think that what he said was stupid, specifically how he said it. Yeah, it is his opinion, but it was not right." Yeah.
So
I have a question.
What do you got?
How old are these people?
How old are they? Like 18?
I don't
19
this,
maybe?
This Paige girl looks pretty young.
Paige.
But Tyler's like, he's 18 or 19, right?
Yes, I would say it's 18 or 19 or something.
That's sad.
Well,
Yeah.
why did he block you?
And then you got a 30-year-old fucking shark like me coming in to fuck with you on your Facebook. Like, what the hell are these morons doing?
Done it.
Yeah.
Done it.
But you obviously did something to piss him off.
What?
Just, I don't know.
What's going on
I don't
here?
know why you care.
No, because I see it on my feed, and I'm like, I cannot let this.
Why wouldn't you block him?
Because that's not
Facebook
as
works.
much. That's not as much fun. That's not as much fun. I really wanted to, like, I made it my goal that if I see something I don't like, if I see anybody shooting the bowl, I'm gonna call it. Yeah. And then Tyler eventually says, "Oh my God, Paige, shut up." And she, of course, says, "Oh my God, I finally stopped talking, and now you said something again." And then this is where I come in. I said, "Paige is the only person with intelligence on this feed." And I said, "Sounds like you are in a room full of morons here, and Sierra, you are stupid." Yeah, I just, whatever.
enough.
And then Paige says, "She is not stupid, but I just think that the status thing is. What is the point in it anyway?" So then now Paige, who I'm defending, is now telling me that I can't call this stupid girl stupid, okay? And now it just gets really stupid. And I said, haha, no, she really is. And I've told you, Tyler, stop posting stupid shit on your Facebook.
And that got you blocked?
Yeah, and then it goes on. Paige says, "I don't see how she is stupid. I may not know her, but she does not seem stupid at all." And I said, "I just calls them like I sees them. But more importantly, I get a kick out of insulting strangers on Facebook. That's my vice." Yeah, and that was the end of it. And then everything disappeared. And I realized that everything just went away. And I was like, what does that mean? And it turns out I got blocked.
You got blocked.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel? Did that bother you?
Man, first a minute to come. Not really, but it did in a way. I thought Tyler was a bitch. I was like, man, fuck this guy. This guy can't even open up his mouth because he knows I'm going to clown on him if he says anything. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, this little bitch running away from the fight, posting stupid shit, and now he's deleting me because he doesn't want me to tell him he's posted stupid shit. That's the way I looked at it. Feedback?
Yeah, man.
I have another question. What happened to the feed from a couple shows ago? The guy that you were going back and forth with.
I forgot to hit record.
Lil Spit.
I forgot to hit record.
The listeners don't know about that.
On the episode.
But that wasn't last week. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
The Juggalo.
Yeah.
That one I just deleted.
You deleted him or you deleted the feed?
I deleted the whole episode.
Oh, okay.
That's true. That's true. Everybody's looking with shocked faces. I had to do it. I wasn't happy with it. I don't want to tell that story again.
Then don't.
I'll bring it up later, down the road.
Okay. I just asked because this had to do with
We've got
the same sort of argument.
I know it does. And this Facebook banter is going to continue. I'm going to keep this going until I have nobody left. But I'm gaining people. Like, that's how this works. Anytime I talk shit to someone on Facebook, one of those, like that page girl added me.
Yeah.
Like, she sent me a friend request, so it just keeps building, and eventually I'm going to cut out all the bullshit, and I'm only going to have people that I can actually tolerate on my feed. I think this is pretty good.
Yeah, it'll siphon them out after a while. You have a whole friends list full of just maniacs.
Yeah, it shuffles out the riffraff. I can't wait till that day comes.
You gotta grind though, man. You gotta weed them out. It's worth it though.
It's happening. And then this almighty Spit, he just constantly posts things. Like, hey, look, like it looks like spam. It's like, hey, have you heard my new song? Have you heard my new song? Have you heard my new song? Got like 8 of these a day.
And they're not new songs. They're just songs.
No, it's like, hey, have you heard Calamity by the Almighty Spit? Hey, have you heard March of the Devil by the Almighty Spit? You get like 10 of these a day. So I just started going and writing yes on everyone. I just comment, yes. Yes, I have. Yes. But then it actually started piquing interest, and then he would respond, other people would respond, and all these things that would just go forgotten. Now there's people jumping on like, yeah, man, I heard that track. That's good. And nobody ever did before. So by me being an asshole, I somehow brought the people together. So see, there's a goal here, okay? I'm making people closer, and I'm also getting them the fuck away from me if I can't handle their shit. Yeah. But Zach's here, and he can't post on his feed, on his wall. He doesn't have a right wall post section.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Andrew was here. I'm going to say... You don't need to. Well, you can yell, and then do you actually have anything to say?
No.
Yeah, see? What the fuck? Yeah. Facebook, Andrew was here.
I liked that episode with Andrew, Mr. Softy. I like that.
Yeah. He said that he deleted you on Facebook. He had to hide you because he said you posted too much spam.
I haven't been posting recently. I used to post this stuff all the time.
Does anybody want to take a break? I think it's time to take a break. We got the show started.
Show started.
Who wants to go? Who wants to go take a break?
We should take a little break and then come back. We'll give Russ Williamson a call and see what he's up to in Chicago.
Yeah, Russ Williamson. Jacques Gintier wants to take a break. Krabby Christine?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back.
So it'd be 9:30 by you. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine, man. You could even nine. Even nine's legit.
All right, well, I'll call this number back.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, yeah, I'll call this number back when I get off stage.
All right, man. Good luck, or I'll break a leg. All right, take it easy.
I did not realize Chicago.
All right, we are back, and we're gonna do a little freeform radio coming at you. What originally happened is we had a caller or a guest, and we didn't realize that space and time differed from Chicago to Indianapolis. So while we were expecting this man on the phone, he was actually getting on a stage when we called him. And now, we're speaking to you with no intention of what to say. No intention whatsoever. No intention whatsoever. No intention whatsoever.
This is a great show.
something might come to you. If you take yourself to a happy place, something might come to you. Krabby Christine is on her phone.
I'm talking to my mom.
Searching for an answer. We're raised to believe that Mother always has the answer. Mother always has the answer. Mother tells us what to do. Then when we don't know what to do, we ask Mom. What does Mom say when we ask her?
Get out. Get out.
I was reading something about
Mother is distracted. She's living her own life. She's not here to help you with yours.
Seriously enough, I don't think her
Whatever you're doing over there looks really creepy. Really
There's
creepy.
a point in your life you can reach when you take the tip of your nose and you press it upon your pop filter and you rub it up and down, up and down, up and down. You get that scratchy feeling. Ooh, sends shivers down my spine. We have a microphone on the table. What else do you have to offer?
It's bad.
What else do you have to offer? What else do you have to offer? What else do you have to offer? I need an idea. I need an idea.
She's your guest.
I need an idea. What?
She's your guest.
Who is? I have a microphone.
Cultural playoffs. It's the Chris Break Show.
The football game is on. This is the Chris Break Show.
Soccer?
You do all the legwork.
We have an empty mic stand with a microphone on the table. The microphone is being risen to the sky.
I wish that you guys have seen that freeform radio documentary. I think you'd understand more what he's doing.
Or more of what I'm not doing.
It's a freeform radio style parody, you could call it. And it's just delightful, like a butterfly.
Totally working.
And sometimes at midnight, you can hear the streets rattling.
Sounds like a Bruce Springsteen song.
Bruce Springsteen.
I think so.
Whatever you want is what you shall receive. You want nothing, you want confusion, you shall receive confusion and nothing in abundance.
Stand-up comedy.
Here's a guy being put on the spot. It's such a mean thing to put someone on the spot. I hate it when I'm put on the spot, but yet I'm doing it to everyone in the room all at once, and even to myself. I guess I'm defecting, misdirecting. Zach's interjecting.
Don't mind that.
Can you kill that light?
Can you hear that, sir? Miss?
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm scared in the dark.
So, I'd like to make a point here. What do you guys think about this fucking night camping stuff?
Night camping?
Yeah, I've been
Don't you usually camp at night?
No. Night.
As opposed to day camping?
No. Night camping. Winter camping.
Winter camping.
It's the same thing.
Cold camping.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about this winter camping stuff? I've been invited many times. I don't think I've ever gone yet. I think you guys have participated, right?
No.
No?
No, absolutely not.
Chris Brake, you've been a part of this, right?
I have one time in my life gone winter camping.
Okay. So, how did that go?
Well, it included 2 cases of Cook's premium beer flavor beverage.
Beer substitute?
Yeah, premium beer flavor Cook's.
Beer substitute.
Yeah, it was the real deal. We had
Substitute.
2 30-packs of that for $10 a piece. And
So, beer flavored.
a fifth of wild turkey. There might have been something else.
How many people?
4.
4 people. Did you say 2 cases and a fifth?
Yeah, something like that.
Jeez.
They were all
Talk
gone.
about lushes.
Yeah, they were all gone. But that's okay.
That's part of the experience, from what I understand, is you have to get trashed to even partially enjoy it.
Wait,
The
isn't that the
night.
night that someone hit someone with a whiskey bottle?
The night.
The night was young.
Streets were rolling.
The fire was blazing.
And the fire blazing. Men got drunk.
Dr. Pong Fong was sitting in his chair, on his log chair. Across the fire from him was John Rapp.
Just like men, we built a fire.
John Rapp
Echo what he
threw
said.
All through the
a
night.
bottle. John Rapp threw.
John
With
Rapp
light force, there was
broke
force,
his life
but
force.
there was force
Maybe
enough
it was a
to
white
send a
horse
glass bottle flying over the fire
through the air.
and directly onto Dr. Pong Fong's face.
Watch out, friend. You do not know how mad I am.
He did not like it.
Throw this bottle.
I think his response was, "Don't do that."
Don't do that, you fucking dare. Okay, so you guys get wasted, and it gets to the point that you're starting to throw bottles at one another. That sounds like a blast.
I
And
was
it's cold.
Sitting next to
It's
the
cold
fire.
and wet. Whee!
My cell phone was dead. John and I were making prank phone calls. Really good time was to be had. But my phone died in the middle of a prank phone call. And I asked my buddy Dr. Pong Fong, can I please have your phone so that I can make a prank phone call on it? And Dr. Pong Fong said, no, you cannot have my phone because I do not want my phone affiliated with your prank phone call.
You can't have my phone now. You can't have my phone on iCal.
So
You're telling a fucking Dr. Seuss story.
I pulled a giant stick out of the fire. It was blazing on one end. It was bright red. And I said, Dr. Pong Fong, if you do not give me this phone, I'm going to solder your face with this stick. And he said, you cannot have my phone. So the stick said hello to his face. And then he got up and he punched me in my face.
I kind of seen where this whole Facebook getting blocked. It's like
if
the
real
circle
life
of life.
has anything to do with it,
Mhm.
I understand.
No, I believe it does. I think it might be the way you phrase things.
Solder your face.
I'll solder your face if you don't stop saying stupid things on my feed.
I took a red hot stick and I put it on my friend's skin on his head.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I did.
You're still friends to this day, which is
Still,
great.
yes.
Like, that's
But
a friendship.
Terrible.
I did that. I really did.
So when you go night camping, it's all about... when you go winter camping, it's all about soul searching and emerging a new person. You, like, go into the depths of your...
Soul
most
scorching.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
I don't know about that soul part, but I got that scorching part figured out.
And then you come back out the other side, not a better man, but a different man. Having laid fire to flesh.
And bottles to skin.
Yeah. Did you do that, John? Did you?
No, but I saw all of it.
No,
Oh.
John. No, John. You threw the whiskey
You
bottle.
threw the bottle.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
I
I
was.
did
That's
that,
what
I
I.
guess.
Yeah, not the.
I did that.
Not the red hot poker in the eye cam, but you threw the bottle.
Wow, that was
I
a
think I
Stay
did-
Tuned reference.
I know,
Oh,
dude. That is gonna be on the show at some point. By the way, our
Nice.
show. But anyway, sorry.
all the movie buds are going to want to stay tuned.
Yes, but back to this. Why did
I think
you
it was
throw?
an accident.
Why'd you throw?
I don't think I meant to hit him in the head.
Why'd you throw it? Do you know? Do you
I was
remember
just
that?
probably just being drunk
Like,
and belligerent, you know.
Because I remember at one point.
But I remember feeling kind of bad about that. Now you're making me remember that. Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry.
Well, when
but he didn't like that.
when Pong Fong-e lived down south from here.
I couldn't hit him in the head if I had tried.
But there was,
you know what I mean?
There was one
It's
occasion.
like, hey, screw you, and it hits him right in the head.
yeah, Pong Fong-e. But anyway,
I felt bad about that. And then Break pokes him with a hot ember.
Didn't the night end with him sleeping in his car?
Yeah, and Chris pounding on the window. Give me a phone.
See, that's who we should have had interviewed
here.
I bet Pong Fong-e has a completely different perspective on this whole situation.
That'd be a good one.
It's like, yeah, we went to hang out, and these guys are assholes.
I would like him on the phone.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some questions I'd like to ask Dr. Pong Fong.
Oh.
Did he answer?
I don't know, because I couldn't hear it, right?
That's another segment. Have you not talked about this weather we're having? How about this weather?
Did he answer?
There he is, right there.
Oh,
I see a picture
FaceTime.
of him.
All right. We have
There
the
he goes.
man.
There he is.
Once again.
Is the man on?
It was. Yeah, there he is. It was a video feed, but now it's just his face.
All right. Is the man on the phone? Is the man on the phone? Hello, Dr. Pong.
I think so.
Dr. Pong.
Is he getting ready or something?
Dr. Pong Fong. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong.
What are you doing there, Dr. Pong? Hello? Can you hear us? That's the longest. Like, hold on a second. I gotta situate this phone I've ever heard. Let me just make sure this is. Yep.
Dr. Pong.
He was on video at first.
Whoa.
Maybe. Oh, is it?
He's watching the Three Stooges. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong.
I think he might be getting murdered.
Exclusive.
On a very special.
Didn't
super exclusive.
Yeah, didn't you see me in the video? I was like, help me. Yeah, didn't you see it? No, he didn't look.
Easy there, Tiger.
That's what weed. Okay. That's a fair response.
Fairly self-absorbed.
What did you say?
Something being self-absorbed.
I thought you said ferret, and he's got ferrets, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, those sounded like ferret noises.
Caught him during the ferret playtime.
I think Zach left in spite.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, out of spite.
Why?
He said because his microphone got cut off, and he said something about being self-absorbed.
Oh.
Or maybe he said he's going to shut the door.
No, it was definitely self-absorbed.
Jacques, do you want to weigh in on that? Did you hear it?
What is going
I
on?
don't know. Why did Zach leave?
I think it's a pocket dial.
A phone call?
Killing my ears.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking that. Do you think he...
Well,
It's that Pong Fong noise music.
I don't know. Just all chocolate upstairs. So, lots of fun. So,
this is unethical.
very delicate. I mean, she was here earlier. She might be in bed. I don't know.
This is highly unethical.
Garbage is irritating.
I'm not comfortable with this anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just keep. Maybe he'll come right back and be like, "Okay, sorry about that." Hello, Chris. It's too.
We are in your pocket, coming at you.
Live
We
from Dr. Pong Fong's
are
pocket.
in your pocket. That little feeling you get when you put your hand in there and you don't recognize that object. Why'd that get in there? How is that in there? That is us. We are in your pocket.
I noticed kind of stonewalls us.
I noticed that if we want to use any of this audio, you need to say Dr. Pong Fong.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, it's all getting deleted if I have to bleep that out constantly.
Well, he doesn't care. He left his full name in that comment today. Well, yeah, I didn't know necessarily we were recording. I didn't know necessarily we were recording. I didn't know at the same time as we were recording.
I would be outside smoking a cigarette if I were not on this microphone right now. This is the best song Pong Fong has ever made.
Make that into a beat. I didn't know necessarily we were recording.
Make that into a beat and smoke it.
Got a new voicemail from somebody. It's probably Russ. I didn't know necessarily we were recording.
Russell Redenbacher in the house. Do not adjust your iPod playing device, iPhone man, because this is the Pong Fong coming at you. Understand? We'll be right back in your pocket. All right, we are now back from the break, and we are cold calling Mr. Russ Williamson. We had a little discrepancy there. Normally these shows like to get the person on the phone before they come on, but hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Hey, we actually put you directly on the show. My name is Chris Brake.
Nice.
It's good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
So what's up? Oh shit! I'm screaming to the mic. How'd the show go today?
Show's going good.
That's good.
Yeah, I just got done with the first one. We're about to start the second one in a little bit.
Oh, so do you have time right now?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So first of all, I want to start this off right with John's question, which may or may not make sense, and you may or may not have an answer to it. But John, what is that special question you were pondering around in your brain?
Hey Russ, I got a question here, man. The first thing we saw when we looked you up, man, was that when people search for you, you also share the name of a guy who is a convicted murderer and rapist and formal.
Dude, I heard in Canada.
Yeah, isn't that wild, man? Like, do people?
Dude, after a show I did one time, there were some people, and they're like, "We're from Canada, and you don't even know you have the same name as a serial killer."
Yeah. A Canadian colonel.
And I said, that's great.
Does that affect your resume though? Because I've seen that happen before. You know, like people the employers Google your name to see.
Well, that would suck. But I mean, I've been getting a lot of followers from Canada now.
That's crazy. We actually, we have one of those too. Just one in Canada.
Hello.
Hello. Hey there.
Oh, yeah. I'm calling from the fucking blizzard of Chicago of 2014.
Yeah. What are they calling this? Ion? We're getting Ion. Is that true? Is there a video over there? What are we looking at?
Hello.
Hello there.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be -5 there in Chicago, isn't it?
Dude, we're fucking this interview up real bad. Oh, he hung up?
Maybe he did.
I think he did. Yeah, I can't read those things you're showing me. That's something I'd have to have written down or put in front of me. Like, I can't. Yeah, I don't have any questions. I should have prepared for that. I appreciate you having a list of questions there, but that's something I would need on my iPhone ready to go. That's a butch botch job. Is this going to be in the show? I don't know.
It sounds good as long as the questions get asked and you get him talking about stuff.
No, I'm still recording.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello, Russ. We are fucking up this interview real bad.
Oh, no. I think it's, was it my phone or what?
Sure. Yeah, I'll pass the blame. I'll pass the blame any day of the week.
They always say that I have a fucking iPhone 4 piece of shit from AT&T, and they always say that the iPhone has more technology than they took to the moon, but they never fucking dropped a call from the moon, ever.
No, in fact, they were able to broadcast that all over national TV. The calls from the moon.
Well,
that was a good joke,
do we
though.
lose each other again?
Did I fuck up your joke? Wait, do you hear me fine?
I don't know if that's me. I got full bars.
I mean, I hear you fine. I don't know what's the question.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, we're interviewing you. Are we supposed to have the question?
All right, Russ. He died. Oh, it died.
Oh
again.
wait, I guess I should have explained to him that we have 100% bars because we're not on a phone. This is our first stand-up comedian on the show, and this really is a blast. I love this guy. He's cracking my shit up.
It might be the ion knocking out cell phones, you know.
Maybe. But he says he's got the. I like that little. Because like you were saying, John, are we supposed to be setting up? How do we do an interview?
Hello.
Hey, hello. I don't know. I think it probably is your phone, sir.
It might be my phone. We might have to postpone this.
Well, okay. Well, let's before we postpone it, let's say this is Russ Williamson, and can you tell me a joke today, sir?
Can I tell you a joke?
Yes, a joke. Or you can ask me a joke. Tell me one is fine. What do you got?
I can't even hear you. This is crazy.
I can hear you perfectly fine. And so can all of our listeners.
Oh, all right. So go again. I'm sorry.
Oh, there, man. I'm just over here hanging out doing a podcast, you know, and I'm interviewing my first stand-up comedian ever, which is you. And I'm so glad you're on the phone.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it's going great.
We got two so far. Yeah, man.
I think this makes for interesting radio.
That's what this episode's all about today. We're trying this freeform radio segment that we've
you always have to leave the audience wanting more, but it shouldn't be in the first couple minutes.
Well, we did a good 20 minutes of weirdness before you got on.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so this is just natural. You're naturally falling into the state of this episode. This has been one of our most chaotic, unplanned shows yet, and you, sir,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you on. It's been great, man. We'd love to have you back. I think we're supposed to be asking you a question.
We got some questions. I can fire them off. That they're not really. There's just a list of questions. One was, you were in a couple television shows, and you got to work with Sideshow Bob. So we wondered what was that like, man, working with Sideshow Bob, Kelsey Grammer.
I actually did have a scene with him.
I told you that.
Yeah. We thought maybe you saw him around the set or something. You shot it. Yeah.
I did have a scene with him, and he's lucky because I would have blown him off the screen. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, so they didn't put you together because you would have upstaged him.
Yeah, he wouldn't want to do a scene with me. I'm the best.
Now, you're from Jersey. I hear the Jersey coming out.
Oh yeah, well,
Chicago. He's got the Chicago.
You're from Jersey, right? And then you moved to Chicago, so now you got Chicago attitude on top of Jersey's attitude.
I mean, really, we're talking about the two worst accents in all of the United States, and I could do both of them.
And going from Chicago to Jersey, there's really no weather change at all. Like, it's still just cold as shit in both these places.
Well,
Normally,
New Jersey's not nearly as cold as Chicago. Like, I've never felt cold like that, where the insides of your nose fucking freeze. Like, I've never, Yeah, like I've walked around Chicago. Everyone's walking around like fucking cokeheads because they're sniffing.
They call that the hawk. That Chicago bitter cold. They call it the hawk.
I've never heard that.
Really? That's what Jason told me they called it. It feels like a hawk.
Blackhawks? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not following.
Maybe he was tricking me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's freezing out there, man. You got to warm up your car real good in this weather. I'll tell you that.
Well, luckily, thank God I have a rich girlfriend. I parked my car in a garage.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, you got a car?
Oh yeah. I'm doing it, man.
You tell me your whole stand-up act is a lie?
Oh yeah.
I wrote those jokes. I wrote those jokes when I didn't have a car, and I'm too lazy to write new ones. So.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, that's good.
What?
Yep. Hey.
Yeah.
What? Where are you playing at tonight, man?
Well,
Oh, he's talking to a fucking street beggar. I can tell by the tone of his voice.
well, they always come up to me and make fun of me before they ask me for something. Hey, big guy.
Every time. Hey, biggin. Hey, biggin. Hey, biggin.
Hey, just one time I would like them to say, hey, handsome. Hey, handsome.
They won't ever do that. If they knew what the hell they were doing, if they were master at sales, they'd be fucking closing a deal before they're even coming up to you.
Yeah,
So.
a very in shape guy with probably a huge penis.
Hey, Mr. Big Dick, can I bother you for some time?
Hey, Big Dick swinging. Do you have $1?
It's good, man. I like you, man. And I want to tell you something, Russ. You're the first person that I've ever actually told, first guest I've ever told I like them to their face on the phone. Normally, it's always after they get off the phone.
Hey, listen, man, this is quite exciting.
It's really not that exciting. But it's cold as shit, and at least we're warm, and it sounds like you're outside in the cold.
Dude, I'm fucking outside because it's too loud in there, and it's like the blizzard of 2014. I feel like I'm a weather reporter for fucking WGN News.
Do people get pissed off if you don't watch their set? Like, does it ever bother you when someone doesn't watch your set?
I hope they don't, because I normally don't watch anyone's set.
Oh.
I mean, like, especially if you've seen them a bunch of times, which is what happens in Chicago. I've seen. I'd rather go outside and smoke some weed.
Right.
Yeah, we're in the opposite. We just came inside. That's why we didn't answer when you called, you know? You know what's going on.
You son of a bitch.
It's a true story.
It says in your bio you do some celebrity impersonations. We were wondering if you would grace us with some of those. Put you on the spot.
You want some Derek Rose?
Yeah, what impersonations do you do, Russ?
I can do Derek Rose. Well, Chris, I just want to thank you very much for having me on the show. I think it's so great to have a podcast out in there. I want to let all my fans know that I'm coming back strong next year.
Wait, was
all right. Thank you, Derek.
Hold on, was that a sport? Was that a sports guy?
No, I don't. All right.
What was that? I don't.
I haven't laughed you all too out.
I'm not. Oh, no, it is breaking up. I'm going to use that to my advantage now.
Are you guys Colts fans?
Oh, well, actually...
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The only guy with the microphone is the Colts fan here.
Did you watch that fucking game today?
Yeah.
Yes,
we have
did.
the only guy in the studio that actually watched it does not have a mic.
Dude, it was insane.
That's how the Colts do.
Yeah, sports talk. No, we don't carry our weight with the sports talk, man. We refer to it as the football game.
But that was one of the greatest games ever in the history of the NFL, just to watch as a casual fan.
Really?
It was, yeah.
I'm proud.
They were the Chiefs were up 38-10 in like the first quarter.
Yeah, that was intense. That's crazy, man. They came back. I can't believe that they actually won.
The football.
I've seen the Colts.
I can't wait to watch SportsCenter in my underwear.
Yeah.
I like magic shows. Magic shows. I like to watch Penn and Teller. I don't know anything about no football. Hey, I got a question. Have you ever had to kick another fucking comedian's ass? Like, what's with this backstabbing shit?
No.
I've been hearing that there's a lot of backstabbing, like comedians like getting into it and not supporting each other, and like it's real cutthroat. I hear in Chicago.
No, never. I mean, from what I've seen in the Chicago City, everyone's really pulling for everybody, and it's a good time. I don't know what kind of stories you're trying to drum up.
No, they said it's real cutthroat. It's real. I was listening to a guy from what is that guy's name? The punk rock altercation or whatever. What is fucking JT Habersack? I was listening to him talking. He was saying that there's all sorts of fucking backstabbing and just people
Like
just
people
being
stealing jokes, right?
Yeah, well, cutthroat, just like, so they can get 5 more minutes on stage. And don't act like I'm making this shit up, man. Every fucking comedian says this stuff.
Joke for me, because a lot of my shit is like way too personal. Like if you went and told these jokes that I talk about my family, you wouldn't make any sense because you don't know what the fuck's going on. A lot of this is just too personal.
Okay, so you got the Russ Williamson stamp on it.
Absolutely, I got TM'd.
No, I wasn't talking about stealing jokes. I was talking about just weird,
just
like
trying to get
when there's
one over on each other.
Yeah, get one over on you. When there's a fucking out, you take it. When there's an in, you fucking go in. You know what I mean?
You've heard that's Chicago comedy.
Yeah, I've heard that there's a lot of that, especially in Chicago, of people just being like real cutthroat.
It's the entertainment business. If someone, you say you came up with a bunch of guys and stuff like that, and then they come up just like, if it's like a band and they say you should be a solo act, then you're going to go fucking be a solo act.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just the way it is.
Okay, so you haven't seen any of that?
I have not. I mean, because I just go to clubs. I just go where they pay me to tell my stupid chicken fart jokes.
All right, I'm not trying to give you a dead end question here. I apologize for fucking giving you a question with no answer there. So the answer is no. That's all I got.
I mean, listen. I mean, I'm sure it happens everywhere, but I haven't seen it.
You must be the guy then.
Seen it.
Are you the guy? Are you the guy that fucks everybody over?
Listen, I'm the guy that fucks people's days up. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the guy that shows
they
up
call
at
me
your
the
house. Well, what's Medal of Victory? That's a film that you're in. It says 2014. When does that come out?
Yeah, you know the guy from Office Space that he's the jump to conclusions guy.
Oh yeah,
people skilled.
Yeah.
He's the
nice.
He's the mayor. Plays bodyguard.
Okay. Did you get to shoot anything with him, or did you have any?
Oh yeah. We spent a couple days together in Madison, Wisconsin, and it was real fun.
That's awesome. How was he? Is he a cool guy?
Yeah, he was good. He was talking about all his movies. I asked him about like Keith Bigelow and shit. And, it's just like he's like a guy that has like tons of stories. He was in Casino.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
Hey, they're shooting in Madison? Yeah. They're shooting movies out in Madison?
Yeah, they shot that in Madison, and then it worked out because then the next weekend I was at Comedy on Stage.
Nice.
You ever go there, dude? It's probably the best club in the country. Comedy Club on Stage.
I mean, I've only been to a handful of comedy clubs. A handful. I went through this stage in my life where I used to say I didn't like stand-up comedy, and then it wasn't until about 2 years that I started enjoying it. But the greats, I love the greats, and my father took me when I was about 10 years old to see George Carlin live. So obviously, I got to see George Carlin before he died. So that's
you got to see the best.
Yeah. I'd like to see Andrew Dice Clay soon. I'll tell you that. Yeah. But you know who I'd love to see most of all? You, Russ.
Oh, wow, man.
Dude, thanks for coming on the show, man. I'll let you get back.
I really appreciate it. I'm actually going to try to go inside because I just found out I have a hole in one of my shoes. And if you know how I found that out, it's because my sock is completely fucking soaked, and I got to go to a show.
Are you coming to Indianapolis anytime soon? Are you at Morty's?
I'm trying to get in the mornings, man. I've been telling one guy, we gotta start doing the emails. I'm like fucking terrible with that.
Yeah, we got there's 2 crackers now. We got 2 crackers clubs, right? Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I don't approve of the racial epithets. Okay?
Yeah, Kevin Pollak said that it's the worst name for a comedy club in the world.
Yeah, especially in a place as white as Indiana.
Oh man, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I was about to make a really bad joke. All right, fucking good luck with your fucking set, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I will talk to you real soon.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
All right, that was something.
You know what, Chris?
What?
I think I like that guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
I like that Russ Williamson character. I think he's all right, you know?
He was, you know? He held it together for us. I was just like that, I hung outside on the front porch too much, and I was there too long.
Thank God he's the professional here.
He is, man. He really came through with that.
He was in between 2 shows. He just got off stage, and now he's going to go back on, I guess.
I like how you ask a funny man, a comedian, to tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. And he's like, what? What the fuck are you? And then you know, then as the conversation goes on, of course, he delivers like 18 jokes.
Right. Some comedians do have jokes that they tell, you know, but apparently he wasn't that type.
Well, I think most comedians don't really. I think the good comedians like Russ don't have jokes that are just like a joke, like ask you a question and then deliver you a punchline. Like they have stories, like little anecdotes that they'll tell.
Well, he could.
Whereas like Dustin Hoffman has jokes.
Right.
He's not a comedian. You know, you go see you talk to Dustin Hoffman, he's gonna rattle off fucking 30 jokes to you.
Right. Yeah, he didn't do that. He has some funny jokes though, from his stand-up.
Yeah, I tried to set him up with the car.
Yeah. Then he ended up just, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I got a fucking sweet ride now in the garage.
Yeah. Because he has a bit in his stand-up that he talks about.
Yeah, all about public transportation.
Yeah. It's a pretty funny bit.
It is. My man, Russ Williamson. on this show here, The Bear is my name. In my pocket. In my pocket. In your pocket. We are here in your pocket.
In your back pocket. Just in case you need us.
Always and forever. All right. Yep, that pitfall. Okay. Krabby Christine, how you doing today?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yep, not too crabby.
Not too crabby.
Nope, not today.
That's going to be the standard response. How are you doing today? Not too crabby.
Well, it'll depend on the day.
Oh, you can't just humor me with a little recurring joke? Not
Sure.
too crabby?
Yeah, not too crabby. If you want that to happen, yes. If you want me to be honest, then I can't.
I don't know what I want. What do you want? You know?
I don't know.
You want the
you
girl
tell
to,
me.
Do you want the girl to please you, or do you want the girl to be honest to you?
I don't know. You tell me.
What you want is to be both. Be honest with you and it be the thing that pleases her. That's what you want.
You want
know.
the honesty
What would
to
I take?
please you because it pleases her to be honest with you.
Yeah, but above all things, yeah, I think that it would all work itself out. I'd rather be pleased, and I'd be pleased if she's one hell of a liar, if she's being dishonest, to where I'd never have to know.
Why would you ever want a liar?
I don't. I just want to be pleased.
So you want to be lied to. You want to be lied to professionally. Yes, that's what you just said. I want to be lied to so good I don't even know she's lying.
Well, I mean, if that's to be pleased, I mean, an honest girl, you know, I'd prefer the honesty. I'd be pleased, maybe, unless, you know, she hates me.
Well, right.
But I'd prefer to be pleased at all
But
costs.
if she hated you but was really good at lying, would you be okay with that?
That's what I'm saying.
You might be. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, what happened there?
I hit my finger drugged it off on the mic, but I put it back. Now it's back on. It took a lot longer to explain that
than it took to happen.
Yeah, you kind of made me regret I asked, but That was a pretty smooth answer. Smooth like silk on the Chris Brake Show.
Kessler.
Oh.
Smooth as silk.
I like that Kessler.
It's pretty good cheap whiskey.
I drank a couple handle jugs of that in my life.
Yeah. A couple six.
Couple Colts fans not pleased listen to this episode.
Yeah, some big event just went on.
What? Hold on. Is it offensive to ask what were those impressions he was doing? Is that a bad thing to say?
I don't know if we were familiar with the people.
I couldn't understand what he was saying.
I repeated
It's
it
the
back.
phone.
It's like, hey, that's Trev, and he seemed to.
I don't think he does.
You don't think he...
It says on his bio that he does. That's why I
I think
asked.
he was making a point to where he wasn't doing
Oh, he was joking. He doesn't actually do
Hmm.
impressions.
Yeah,
Am I the only one with a microphone here?
As far as I can tell, it was all
No.
a big joke. to
Oh,
him.
okay.
I couldn't understand. I
could.
couldn't hear what he was saying when he was doing the
You're
impersonations.
trying to call who? Dr. Pong Fong. We are back.
Thank you for making sure that I knew what it was supposed to be.
We are back.
That's what makes it fun.
We
more
are
funny.
back.
Syphilis.
This is the Chris Brake Show. Putting on a show for your mind.
Pong Fong-e.
Hello.
We have... Hello.
Yo.
Yo.
Hello, how are you doing?
Shall I play a drum solo for you?
Do you have a good one?
No.
Your mind is on the final frontier. Dr. Pong Fong has come alive to rein in the new year. Mr. Brain, how are you? You are the monotone man. The monotone man has many places to go and many places to be, but he cannot express them to you in an emotion that you can understand, because he is the monotone man. Are you, in fact, the monotone man?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You and I, Mr. Monotone Pong Fong, have been having discussions on how you cannot express emotion, and I said that I thought I could read your emotions just fine. But you said that in your personal life, people do not understand when you are mad at things or upset about things or what limits you have. And then when I look back, I can remember that is true, because at one point I thought it was perfectly okay to take a stick on fire and shove it into your face.
I thought that was John that did that.
Yes, it was, John. John, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Because John was telling me on the when he called me to ask me if he could call me, he was saying that
Yeah, I threw
there
the
was
bottle.
that he hit me in the
Yeah,
beer bottle.
apparently
But I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I remember he poked me with a stick for sure. I definitely remember that. I don't remember the beer bottle.
You think that I poked you with the stick?
I remember something along the lines of you wanted to use my phone.
I
Everybody
wanted to
was
use the
wasted.
phone. Oh no, I'm
Especially you.
coming out all negative in this one. I thought the way that we told the listeners was that
One time, I took a hot
My
stick,
listener, the listener.
and I took this hot stick and I put it on my best friend's face.
yeah, Break was the one that did that in the story. Now you're saying that I did it. Wow.
I don't know, man. All I remember is everybody was wasted, and I remember something being said of, like, give me your phone or I'll poke you with this hot stick. And I said something like, if you poke me with that hot stick, I'm going to punch you in the face. And because that was as clearly as I could think of stating that, like, I was angry because I had been trying to, like,
Hey, no memory,
get you
no
to leave me
foul.
alone about the phone. And
Break.
anyways,
do you remember
so
Pong
that's
Fong
what
hitting
happened.
you?
I got poked.
Because I don't remember getting hit.
I remember Pong Fong punching me in my arm.
Okay, I think it was you that poked him with the
I might
stick.
have took a forearm to the neck in an attempt to punch in the face, but I believe it was just a punch to the arm.
Okay.
There wasn't any harm intended as much as there was just a follow-up on the word that was spoken, and that is, if you do this, I will do that. So that was attempted to be delivered, but there wasn't any, I don't remember any anger, actually.
Are you saying I'm a pussy? Saying I didn't hit you?
No, I'm saying that you did not want to hurt me.
Did you have trouble reading his emotions during that event?
I think I did to a degree. Now that no, you don't think I did, Christine?
I think that
I don't hear you. I can't hear you.
How could you possibly misinterpret?
Well, his facial.
You saying, I'm going to poke you with this hot stick, and him saying, don't poke me with this hot stick or I'm going to punch you.
But his facial, like, you know, when a person was saying that to you, they'd be like, and with their face, you know.
Let's think about this logically, though. If someone was coming at you with a hot stick.
But their face is calm, though. No, but they're like, Pong Fong's face is calm.
Pong Fong is a calm person.
That's what I always thought. Right. I always thought that Dr. Pong Fong was the nicest guy in the world who never got mad at anything. But now he's telling me that he
really,
can't.
I'm just a dick who can't express himself.
Yes, yes.
And that comes out in the noise music. I mean, I hear it.
Yeah.
Why is that? Like, is that true, though? Because I didn't think that was true. You know, like, I didn't think that you actually cannot express emotion, because I always thought I could tell just fine.
Pong Fong, do you feel like you have that disorder? Is that something that you have, or is that just something that we heard on the blogs?
This guy's got every disorder in the book.
Yeah, it could just be something I made up in my brain, but I recall other incidents. Like, I know, like, in middle school, especially when everybody feels all angsty and frustrated all the time, I remember being particularly frustrated at how, like, when you're in a confrontation with people, it was the same kind of feeling. It seemed like people just couldn't tell that I was angry. Like, they would just sort of mock my voice back, and it would just sound monotone. And, like, the only way I could ever get somebody to really recognize I was angry was if I eventually exploded and, like, you know, hit him over the head with a lunch tray or punched him or something.
You hit somebody over the head with a lunch tray?
Actually, I think that was more of an Andy Smallwood story. I dumped a lunch tray on someone's head once.
You dumped a lunch tray on somebody's head?
I can't even see that happen.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was in middle school.
Why'd you do that?
I started a food fight.
Oh, you started a food fight? So you just bashed somebody with a tray for no reason?
Yeah.
Or was it someone that you really were pissed off at and you're like, this is a good time to hit this guy?
With the food.
It was a guy who would often, like, pick on me, and we'd have altercations.
Wow.
So that's the kind of stuff you see in movies.
There's a guy who'd often pick on me, but, like, in this instance, he picked on my girlfriend at the time. This was, like, middle school.
Oh, and you fought back with a food fight.
My middle school girlfriend, who shall remain nameless, whenever he picked on her, that's when he crossed the line. So
you
then
stood up for her. That's admirable.
I don't know.
That's very admirable. It's very cinematic. It sounds like Breakfast Club or something.
And then we both had to sit at a table by ourselves together for a while. It actually helped me because I got along with the guy a lot better after that.
Angus was the first starring role of James Van Der Beek. But so once you actually told the motherfucker that I don't appreciate this, then you actually became friends with him. And that person is me.
I wouldn't say I ever became friends with him. We didn't have much in common, but there was never a bullying.
No, he's still talking
he never
about
bullied me after that. After that, things were just cool. You know, like, he was just somebody I saw in the halls, and it was fine after that.
Can you...
Like, but up until that point, he was, like, my school bully. He was always, like, picking on me and following me around.
So you stopped that
tray
by...
food on his face, and that helped.
And after that, it was cool. Okay, there's experience right there from Pong Fong-e. He says that if you have a bully, dump a tray of food on him, and it'll be okay.
I don't know if it'll be okay.
In a roundabout way, that's what he said.
In your pocket.
I recommend it.
Yeah, well, you know, is this true though? Like your girlfriend. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but tell me sooner rather than later, so I don't have to edit it all out. But your girlfriend has. Yeah, there's no names. Your girlfriend has problems communicating with you, and there's struggles in the relationship because she can't tell when you're mad or sad. Is that true?
Hold on a second. I'm eating food on the radio. That's really bad form.
Not when it's in your pocket. If you're eating a Hot Pocket on the radio, then everything will be okay.
Hot Pocket.
Hot Pockets
No,
brought
not
to
Hot
you
Pocket.
by Pong Fong.
Is it spaghetti?
One cold spaghetti
3-day,
western.
3-day-old
3D coming at
New
you.
Year's pizza or something.
You still have New Year's food? Nice.
Yeah. Man, that pizza's from 2013. That's old.
It's last year's pizza.
Are you avoiding answering this question?
All right, no, I'm not. That happened. Yeah. So that's all. Yeah, that's off to the topic of conversation. I don't know. Maybe everybody has that kind of conversation, but in my case, I think it's true. But I'm not very expressive, so pretty much I've tried to just get better at directly stating my emotions. Like, this makes me sad. I'm excited right now. Like, even that, like, she'll say things like, I never get excited about stuff. And I'll be like, I'm really excited right now. What are you talking about?
You don't act like it.
I guess not. I'll feel like it sometimes.
That's a horrible thing to be
But
victim to.
I guess often when I feel like I'm excited and I assume, well, I've noticed it too, even in the mirror. Like, and that's when it's really depressing. Like, I've noticed it, like I've been feeling a particular way in the morning. Like, I feel like I probably got some, like, oh, this is a beautiful day. I must have some shit-eating grin on my face. And I happen to catch my expression in the mirror, and it's just kind of emotionless.
Just ghastly.
I'm like,
Oh,
oh.
my God.
Well, that's weird. Have you ever considered that you are a ghost, a specter?
No, apparently he hasn't.
Silence. That's
No.
we nailed him.
That's good. It's good though that
thought we were gonna
you're
talk about
working
this.
on that. Like that you
Yeah, are
know that
you
that's a
working on
problem
it?
and
Yeah,
that
what-
you're
yeah.
trying to rectify the situation.
What are you doing, Pong Fong? Do you have? How are you showing your emotions better?
Well, like I said, just trying to state them. Like, I feel like that helps. I don't know. You can't really, like, fake emotion, especially if you can't even tell that you're not doing it. Like, if you think you're emoting, but you're not, I don't know where to even start with that.
Well, people fake emotion all the time, but you can't even
Baby steps.
deliver real emotion. Like, you can obviously fake emotion.
Baby steps.
I don't know.
Baby step emotion.
I mean, because I'll feel like I'm emoting, but I'm not, you know?
Children with
So, like, even if
autism,
I'm
like
faking it.
children
You need
with
a vacation from
autism
your
cannot
problems.
actually, they can't determine if people are mad or angry. They don't read emotions on people's faces. Like, if someone's yelling at them, they don't realize that they're mad. The person speaking to the person with autism has to say, "I am mad at you. This hurts my feelings."
And I don't think I'm, like, great at reading emotions either. I don't think I'm, like, autistic level bad, but I suspect that that's related. Like, I don't think that I'm the best at that either. I often don't pick up on social cues, or I misinterpret them.
Really? You seem like a very polite person, though. If someone's like, "Hey, I'm getting tired," then you say, "Okay, I'm going to leave."
Well, that's because they said, "Hey, I'm getting tired." That's pretty direct. But I
Yeah.
might not just pick up that they're very subtly just seemed tired.
A lot of fucking people don't find that very direct, man. A lot of people don't.
Well, like I said, I'm not autistic level bad. Like, obviously I get by,
Yeah.
I've got just a normal guy. I got a house, peacocks.
That's a Hunter S. Thompson reference. The whole reason why we're talking about this is because anytime I brought this up to you about when you were on the show for New Year's Eve, I said that you sound kind of monotone or bland on the show, and that's why we're talking about this. And you said you thought it was strange that I had never noticed it before, that you could not express emotions. But I never thought that you couldn't express emotions. I just thought it was, I just thought you were boring on the radio, like when you talk on the radio, there's no, what's the word?
But that's the thing, though. Is it just when I'm on the radio, or do I always sound like that?
Well, I mean, as you notice, there's a move that we call the Pong Fong, when you're talking to someone with your hands out and you're just looking at them in the eye and speaking to them, and then they disappear and they walk somewhere else, and then you immediately turn to the next person and continue what you're saying. So maybe, but I mean, I always thought I could tell when you're mad.
Maybe that's because you've known him for such a long time that you understand his mannerisms and the way that he is.
Maybe.
You guys have known each other for a very long time.
Yeah, but he's saying that I've known him so long and I've never, this hasn't, I don't feel this way is what he was saying. I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I was kind of offended by it, It's like, well, I've known you for, I will tell you, I am upset by you saying that.
By me saying what? By the question or what?
By what? You're upset by what? By him being offended?
That offends me. I am upset when you said the question to ask is, how come you have not noticed this before? How come you don't realize that I can't express emotions?
Oh.
How come, we've known each other this long? And you just said it over text, and I immediately knew that you were probably kind of frustrated or let down by the fact that I had not noticed that. But I noticed.
No, not really.
I noticed
was
it at
just
that
trying
moment.
to be accusative.
Are you
I
mad?
was just trying to flip the script.
Are you mad?
Flip the script.
No. No, and I was more just curious because it is a good question.
Are you
That's
mad?
more what I was thinking.
Are you mad at me right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I am not.
Well, Mr. Monotone, I think that was a good talk. It's been a good show.
All right.
I'm glad to have you on. John looks like
All right.
he's getting ready to make this last 10 minutes longer.
Yeah, possibly. So, yeah, Pong Fong had a interesting bit about the Joe conversation. Chris bailed someone out of jail.
Yes, Joe.
Your face, man.
Chris bailed someone out of jail, and that was on the show a few episodes ago.
Hi, my name is Chris Brake. You're listening to The Chris Brake Show. Dr. Pong Fong, you left a comment on our website that said that you were bothered by the fact, or no, you weren't. You wanted to shed new light. You weren't bothered. Wait, were you bothered?
I didn't
couldn't
say I
tell.
was bothered per se. I was just adding a tidbit. It doesn't necessarily change anything else that you
Hold
said.
on, I bailed a friend out of jail, and then you came up with some bullshit you were talking on the Podomatic fucking comment section that was totally falseful.
What did he
It
say?
was not false. I mean, I can't say anything else about everything else you said about Joe and whether or not that's true. I won't speak to any of that. All I will say is that on the way to said strip club, he was talking in
Who
the
said
car
strip club?
with our other friend who was driving, and they were both talking about
Our producer.
the driver. The driver said that he did not want to go to the strip club, and
Joe's the driver,
Joe
right?
said
Our
that-
producer Brian
No,
was
Joe
the
was not
driver.
driving.
Oh, okay.
Point.
All this-
So Brian
Joe
is
was not
Brian
driving
is
at this
driving
point.
with Joe, and neither of them want to go to the strip club.
The producer Brian was driving the car, and producer Brian did not want to go to the strip club probably because he didn't want to get in trouble with his wife, which makes sense. And
I don't think
so
he was
he was
worried
gonna
about getting in
bail.
trouble.
Not so much.
I just think he
Now
felt.
we need to get
I just think he
Brian on
honestly
here.
felt guilty about it.
Brian,
I don't
that
think he
one
thought he
time-
was going to get in trouble. I think he just
Well,
felt. like he
anyways,
didn't wanna-
regardless,
yeah.
Anyway.
the conversation went essentially
Irregardless.
that Joe was acting very weird about the
says
strip
that.
club, and like you said, he was like asking people for money and all that stuff. But then at the same time, he kept saying he really didn't want to go, and that it messed with his head.
He
And
thought he was going to
he
relapse
kept
back
saying
into
that it messed with
alcoholism,
my
right?
head.
My question to that
So-
whole thing was, why would you put yourself in the situation where you're going to bars in the first place if you were worried
Well, he
about
seems to be
relapse?
okay with
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to bars at this point, which is impressive.
I mean, I honestly like the shit that you're talking about just wasting my time. Like this guy's a fuck. Not you. I mean, the guy's just a scumbag, And I
Joe.
don't take anything that he says seriously out of his mouth. Like I
Right.
don't. Like the guy was just completely full of shit when it came down
For
to
life.
it. 2 days later, he was full of shit. Like
For life.
he really offended me by him saying
For life.
that he did absolutely nothing wrong.
From the get-go. No good.
Right.
And he said it was our
Okay, well-
fault that we got stranded there.
Bottom line, if someone says they're going to be your sober driver,
That's
they
an offensive defense. All I'm saying is that at the time that night, I don't know, it seemed like he had every intention of staying and giving everybody a ride home until the point at which I told him that he shouldn't and that I would buy everybody a cab and that he should feel free to leave. I said that several times to him.
Okay. Yeah, but you weren't
That's
aware.
the only thing I was trying to add.
You were
That
not.
I encouraged
okay.
him to leave.
Yeah, I knew
That
that.
Joe guy is no good and has been no good from the fucking
I knew that.
get-go.
I knew that.
From the get-go.
Hey,
No good.
Did you buy everybody a cab ride home?
I don't remember if I was the one that paid. I offered to. I tried to.
It was
took
either
a cab, or no, we didn't take a cab because somebody else was sober. Or no, we did. We took a cab.
Pong-
and I think I did pay.
Pong Fong, we took a cab, and Jacques Guntier, our photographer, who's actually sitting here right now, did in fact pay for the cab. Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Come on,
Jake
just
ended
go
up
with me. Just go with me. Because you didn't have any money. Because you said, okay, Joe, you can have all my money, and I'll go, and then, you leave, and we'll
Okay,
just...
now this. No. Now you're making shit up.
Nah, some mug got stuck drunk.
What? What?
Some mug got drunk sleeping in his trunk. That's why we got stranded there.
We did a full episode on this, like this guy fucking stranded us, and Dr. Pong Fong just wanted to say that it was that he takes responsibility for it, but Dr. Pong Fong did not know what all was going on. He didn't know that Joe had promised to drive a person's vehicle back because they were really worried about it being left in a crappy part of town.
What about Bobby sleeping in his
Jesus,
trunk?
Hey, don't put that closer to his face, John. What the fuck?
Hey, I don't know this etiquette bullshit.
Bottom line, if you say you're going to do something, you do it.
I was going to drive Bobby's car. I was not drunk. I would have got a lot drunker
Bobby
at a
Bird.
strip club, by the way. If I wasn't going to drive Bobby's car.
No, look. Look. Dr. Pong Fong is always the nice guy, okay? Dr. Pong Fong
Of course,
plays...
that's why we all love him.
Yeah, Dr. Pong Fong plays devil's advocate. He always gives everyone the benefit,
of the doubt.
I always felt like I gave Joe the benefit of the doubt until the events that happened after that night. And then I just gave up on him. And, he's too much for me. He's too self-absorbed. And that's really the bottom line. I can't handle it. So take what you will with that. And I'm glad that you're here defending Joe. But the guy did me wrong. And I'm okay with being done wrong.
For years.
As long as somebody just admits that, okay, yeah, you're right, I kind of fucked up a little. But no, everything out of his mouth was so silly that I was offended beyond what the actual thing that he did. He left me at the bar, no big deal. But then he says, it's all your fault that I left you. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, you're an idiot. Like, what is coming out of your fucking mouth right now?
Yeah, he makes it your fault or something.
Yeah, and it's like, no. Like,
always.
It's always your fault.
It's always someone else's fault. And I feel like that's kind of the reason why
there's people
he's
like that.
up to no good.
Yeah, it's on the same level as sleeping in his trunk, though.
But this guy chose to sleep in the trunk.
No, Joe is the reason why.
This guy chose to drive away.
That's true.
But Joe's got an addiction that...
No, Jacques.
And Joe shouldn't have been there.
Jacques.
Yeah,
Jacques.
it's like,
period.
Jacques Gintier. You keep saying, like, you're comparing the fact that this guy slept in his trunk to Joe having a problem. You understand that Joe, the only reason why Joe was there was because he drove the guy whose trunk was slept in. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why the guy slept in his trunk is because Joe did not drive his car like he had promised.
I drove that car.
No, you did not.
I drove Bobby's car.
You did not drive Mr. Bird's car. The guy who slept in the trunk, you did not drive that car.
Yeah, I did.
I think he did.
You did not drive it downtown.
I did.
You did not drive it downtown.
I drove it to the club.
You did not drive it downtown. The only reason why it was downtown was because Joe said that he would take it downtown and bring it back.
We went to bar...
Yeah, the only reason why Joe was able to escape like a little fucking snake and slither out was because
to begin with,
he was in somebody else's car.
Why that whole instance happened is because he said that he would be the driver.
This is shenanigans.
I'll give that to him.
And that's what we're talking about.
Out of something that he was into.
These are details that don't matter to anyone listening. I apologize that we bored you, but Dr. Pong Fong, we appreciate
your down to brass tacks.
We appreciate your support, Dr. Pong Fong. Next time Joe calls me to bail him out of jail, I will give him your number.
Well, luckily I live in another state.
That's right.
He'll figure it out for you. Thank you
He'll
so
have
much.
a huge plan.
Thank you so much. This is the end of the show. And now,
All right.
and now, you can put us back in your pocket, Dr. Pong Fong.
All right. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye, Pong Fong-e. It's good talking to you.
I really wish I had a magic button.
I think he did put us in his... Oh, okay, he hung up.
And now, you can put us in your pocket. And we'll remain there forever. We are the Krabby Christine Show. We are the John Rapp Show. We are the Jacques Guntier Show. We are gone. Have a good night.